I appreciate the opportunity to be on the radio in the air back in my home state. And Michelle Pollino is joining me now. She's Fox News Radio's entertainment correspondent. She's been doing my radio show in Ohio for years, so it's great to connect here. And it's good to see you, Michelle. You can find her on X at Michelle Pollino as well.
Scott, miss your face, really. I do. It's been
Miss you.
yeah, it's been a minute.
It has been. And this weekend, I know you're going to be busy covering the Oscars, which I think are going to have kind of a somber note following the death of Gene Hackman this week.
Yeah, I mean, really, that was the big story this week is, there's an investigation ongoing into the deaths of Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy Kurosawa. They were found Wednesday afternoon in their Santa Fe, New Mexico compound. Now, what this investigation really centers on is the fact that the two, Hackman was 95 and in good health, according to his daughter. He was found dead in the mudroom, and Betsy was found dead in the bathroom. And they also found their dog. They had 3 dogs. One of the dogs was found dead in the closet in the bathroom. The circumstances surrounding this is what's weird. And we're going to be hearing more from the Santa Fe Sheriff's Department around 5 o'clock Eastern today. And it was originally thought to be carbon monoxide poisoning. Gene Hackman's daughter still believes that it's carbon monoxide, but they did tests, didn't find any. However, there were reports that the door was open, and there's also reports that their bodies were mummified, meaning that if indeed it was carbon monoxide that killed the couple, because they were in separate rooms, and it looked like they dropped because around Betsy, there was an open bottle of pills and a space heater near her head, like she just fell. Their hands were mummified, meaning they had been dead for several days, if not maybe a week or 2.
So the thought of carbon monoxide poisoning is the first thing I thought of as well. The door being ajar and the prescription pill bottles spread around leads me to wonder if there's more to the story, but the danger of carbon monoxide poisoning is real. Here in Toledo, I had a disc jockey who worked for me at the time that didn't show up for work on time, and his wife began to call me wanting to know where he was because he wasn't answering her phone calls either. And police went and did a wellness check on his apartment, found him in bed from carbon monoxide poisoning, and it took him weeks to recover from that.
Holy cow. Well, thank God he recovered. I thought you were going to tell me he's gone, but
No.
yeah. It is really suspicious. Something that I forgot to mention, the initial autopsy reports no blunt trauma, nothing on their bodies. And again, Hackman was in good health, even though he was 95 years old, and Betsy was 65.
Yeah. Fox News Radio entertainment correspondent Michelle Pollino here on Middays with Gerard Gibert. I'm Scott Sands. I'm sure there will be a tribute of some sorts this weekend during the Oscars. Michelle, you and I have talked for years. You know I don't watch these award ceremonies, and honestly,
not many people
probably,
do anymore.
I know. I'm not even sure I've seen any of the movies that were nominated, to be perfectly honest. I did see Conclave, which was a streaming-only movie, and decided to watch that. And this is morbid, I know, but when Pope Francis was hospitalized, I thought, well, this is a good time to watch a movie about the conclave. And I enjoyed it. There were parts I thought were critical of the Catholic faith, but I did enjoy the movie. It was interesting to watch.
I thought it was good. I thought it went a little off the rails at the end, but I'm not going to give it away. There's not much that I liked this year, to be quite honest. Emilia Perez has been tainted. That film... like, it's a trans Mexican cartel musical. And
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
I could have sworn you said it's a trans Mexican cartel musical.
That's exactly what I said. It's so odd. The concept was really odd. I couldn't get through the first 15 minutes when, Zoe Saldana started singing about sex change operations. I'm like, I'm out.
It's
I've had it.
so
Um,
it's so
yeah.
bizarre.
It is bizarre, but it gets even more bizarre because, you could see it was a leading 13 nominations, and everybody was asking why. First of all, it's an international film. Like you had really good films here coming out of the studios here, and yet they picked an international film. It could have gotten best international film. This is how far the Oscars has lost its way. Um, and it's just and then the trans actress who's up for best actress, Carla Gascon, Sophia Gascon, basically some old tweets, the old tweets death knell were resurfaced, or and she did not, she disparaged George Floyd, she disparaged the Oscars. They shut her down. Netflix shut her down. They wouldn't pay for any of her transportation to the ceremony, to this ceremony. That's what I'm going to be focused on to see what the reaction to her is going to be. I do think that we're going to see the Brutalist and Conclave as the big winners, although I really am hoping for Timothy Chalamet to win because his portrayal, and he just got the SAG Actor trophy for his portrayal of Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown. That was still my favorite movie, A Complete Unknown and Wicked.
I haven't seen that yet, and I haven't seen Wicked yet either. Nobody, I haven't had a date drag me to see Wicked, so I consider that a win for the year.
Well, you can't smoke
Uh,
cigars and drink bourbon
no,
in the theaters.
yeah, I think you can in some. Maybe not the cigars, but I think some have bars now, which that might be the only way I can make it through Wicked for sure. Michelle, I do know that, like me, you're a Star Wars fan, and I
Yep,
saw X, the social media was very happy to see Kathleen Kennedy, I believe is her name, step down from the head of
that's correct.
Disney because so many Star Wars fans believe she completely ruined the franchise.
Yep. And unfortunately, she's not stepping down. That came out today. She adamantly said she's still working on the Mandalorian film and Sean Levy's Star Wars film. So, unfortunately, Star Wars fans, I'm with you. I think she ruined the franchise myself. And even South Park. Did you see the Panderverse episode of South Park where
No,
Cartman?
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh,
No,
oh, come on. Oh, you have
I,
to.
I'm,
Yeah. Look it up. Get
I,
your producer to find it right now. It is absolutely fabulous, in which Cartman plays like a Kathleen Kennedy type character. And he's just like slamming his fist on the table saying, just make her a woman and make her gay. Make her a woman and make her gay to every character. It's fantastic. But of course, South Park is again right ahead of the curve. This is what she's done to every character. Um, and yeah, yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
you.
I'll have to find that one. Short time remaining. It is Oscars weekend, but there are no big movies opening this weekend. I did see that there's a Woody Harrelson film opening up.
Oh yeah, it's called Knee Deep, or oh my gosh, I can't
Last
remember
Breath,
it.
is
Hold
that
on.
it? I think it's called
Last
Last
Breath. It's
Breath.
based. Thank you. Based on a true story. Simu Liu, who was in Barbie, is also in it. It's based on a true story where these guys were doing some undersea work and their cord broke, and it's a really fantastic thriller. They obviously eventually, I won't give it away if you want to go see it in theaters, but it's a real thriller and it's based on a true story and there's a happy ending.
So during this time where I'm technically unemployed, there should be plenty of time for me to catch up on a lot of these series. I've got to watch on my list to binge watch The Landman. I need to restart and
Landman's
watch
the best.
1923.
Yes,
I hear it's
1923 also.
fabulous, and I haven't even
Anything by
watched the final
Taylor
season of
Sheridan.
Yellowstone yet. Yeah, he's had an amazing career the last couple of years. Michelle,
Yep.
it's so great to see you. Thank you for your time. Find her on X and the socials at Michelle Pollino. Great to see you.
Great to see you too.
where the element, well,